Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Rehab Jimmy. This is the words of Rehab Jimmy. Tonight, I'm going to share a little story about my life and where I'm at right now. Couple more weeks, I'm going to have 1 year of sobriety. My anniversary date is August 18th. I haven't had that much sobriety since I was probably 16, 17 years old. I've been through so many changes and so much crap in the past 12 months than I think I've ever been through in 16 years of running. I'm very grateful that I can, be clean and sober through this all, and all these life-changing events, and it's in God's hands. I put it in God's hands to see where what's going to happen in my life, and that's the exciting part about each new day, because you don't know what's going to happen. Everything I've done so far, with my mission and my cause, I had to do with people laughing in my face, telling me that it's retarded and you ain't gonna help nobody, and you're wrong. You're wrong, because I get replies and comments from mothers, fathers, teenagers, adults, on how these videos are inspiration to them to either go get help or to maintain sobriety. And that's what this is all about. You got to give back what you've been given. Why hold on to it and not share it with somebody else that could be in a spot where you were? And that's the reality of it. You can't. You gotta be willing to help the next newcomer, alcoholic addict, that's at bottom, just like I was. And in my previous videos, I shared all about that stuff. But the epidemic still with narcotic pain medicine is ridiculous. On my website, I posted the x-rays that shows all the metal rods in my spine. I did that to show you how bad it looks on an x-ray, but I'm pain-free. I take an ibuprofen 800 on the worst of days. That's if it's raining or barometric pressure changes, or I worked a little too hard in the yard or something and I'm a little sore. Ibuprofen works great. A year ago, nothing worked other than Vicodin, Percocet, Dilaudid. You know how that goes. I look back on it, and in hindsight, you can clearly see in the past 16 years where it was one thing or another. I drank a lot. I drank the Coke. Or it was, pills, whatever. It was always something. And then, at one point I didn't do anything. I was dry drunk, and I was addicted to my job and my career, and, work long days, and you still isolate. And there's all kinds of crazy addictions. You have, you could be addicted to craziest stuff. And then there's a show about it, it's called Taboo, but it's not taboo, man. It's addictions. And some of that stuff is funny. I can't imagine being addicted to my car and its motor. It's just nuts. But unfortunately, it's out there. That's crazy. It's nuts. I guess we're all a little nuts, right? I don't know. Maybe. I think we're all a little nutty. But, life's going to throw things at you when life wants to throw things at you. I believe everything happens for a reason. I give my will up to the Lord, and I let Him guide me through the days to make the right decisions, which I have never done that in the past. The program's not all about God, but really everything in the program is right out of the Bible. It's actually a Bible, Living in Recovery. It's a good Bible. And I'm not here to preach to you about God or the Lord or anything. I'm just trying to share some words of inspiration that maybe you're going to watch this and make the choice to go get your life back like I did. There's many, 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 many rehabs to go to. I myself went to the Watershed Addiction Treatment Center in Delray Beach, Florida. You know what? That's a pretty nice place to go. You know what? It's still a rehab, but, palm trees and the beach around the corner, and there's a lot of worse places that you can go. And I know it's expensive. It's expensive. And I'm blessed that I was able to go there. But if you want sobriety, you'll get into state places, wherever you need to go if you truly want it. And that's the important part. You got to want it for you. You got to want it for you, not anybody else. You don't get sober for your mom or your wife or your kids. I'm doing it for them. No, that's not going to work. Because the minute you get out, you're gonna relapse. I seen that with I would say out of 10 people that I became close to in the 30 days I was down there. Right now there's only about 4 of us that I know are still clean and sober. A year later. It just shows you how many people don't make it. There's plenty out there that'll never make it to a program or to a rehab. And they'll die out there on them streets. And that's life. You have a choice. Life is your choice. When you get up in the morning, you have a choice to do whatever you think you want to do. Blaming people and pushing your problems on them when you're choosing to live that life, it's nobody else's fault but your own. That's something that took me a while to realize that. Wow, the sprinkler system broke. Well, I gotta get drunk. That's how I handle that. The bills aren't paid. Oh man, I gotta get a 6-pack, 12-pack. I gotta drink on that. There's, what the hell did that do? Nothing. I woke up the next day with a hangover with the same problem. I can look back and laugh at it now. I think it's funny now, but back then when I was in it, I couldn't see that. I used to think it was funny to line my beer bottles up along the windowsill in front of my house. And like the sun shining, you could see, I don't know, 100 bottles over there. I don't know. It's just crazy. Me and my wife had separated recently, and we've been together 13 years, and I'm very optimistic over time that she'll come back. I dealt with the wreckage of my past and the damage I've done. She has not. And this time apart will hopefully let her deal with that. I love my wife to death. And I'll do anything for her. But that's life on life's terms. I can't make her stay. Gotta let her go. There's nothing I could do about it. And that's okay. But if I was still drinking and drugging, man, I'd be in jail. Told me she's leaving me, I would have went nuts. I mean, I went nuts a little bit already. But if I was drinking and drugging, it would have been so much worse. You know, and that once, I guess, I really got accustomed to it, I calmed down a little bit. You know, I got in an argument with my brother-in-law and his wife. So I did some messed up stuff, you know, and at least I can admit it today. And I posted some stuff on Facebook and Twitter about my wife out of anger when I shouldn't have done it, and I deleted it, and I apologized to them, and I apologize again if you guys watch this. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. But over time, things will be restored to normal again, and life will go on. I'm optimistic of that. You know, I do these videos to show people that life, you know, is going to be hard. And maintaining sobriety is hard. You got to work at it and keep doing your thing, because if not, you're going to fall back off. And, you know, if you watch these videos, and I did delete some of the ones that just, you know, when I went back and watched them, were like, what the hell was I thinking? But that was in my early recovery. So I deleted them. But there's a lot of, you know, the ones from fresh out of rehab all the way to now. August 5th, 2013. And, you know, you can see the progress of it. And that's what you'll go through. And I hope that you do you get help and get your life back. You know, the biggest thing my wife said was I changed so much. But really, I did. I'm back to the person that I used to be way back when, before I ever started. And I think that she has forgotten who I was, and, you know, may have became accustomed to the way I was. I mean, she said the other day, I wish I never sent you to rehab. And I was like, wow, you know, that's harsh. But I understood what she meant, because that was the guy that she loved now, not who I am now. So over time, and it's going to take some time, and let her heal and adjust, and I'll be sitting here waiting, and however long it takes, I'm still going to live my life and have fun, and hopefully we can get that back together. I thank every one of you guys that have been so supportive of me, and following me, and all the messages and the kind words and the support is overwhelming, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, I love each and every one of my fans and my followers, and you know, you guys are amazing. So I'm going to close out tonight, and I hope everybody has a good night, and sleep well, and God bless you and to your families. And I'll see you guys in a week when I do another one. Take care, and God bless.